Today I have a simple and easy recipe to make almond milk, and all you need is a blender and a way to strain it. So a fine sieve or a cloth bag, or they sell these bags that are for making nut milks, and they're a really fine mesh bag, but it's super easy, and let's get to it. So you start off with 4 handfuls of almonds that I soaked last night. You don't have to soak them overnight. I've done it where I've just soaked them a couple of hours. When you soak them, it does make it easier to blend them and get more out of them. And then I fill it up halfway, and then you just need any good powerful blender and that has a good motor. And let's get started. And then I blend it for a minute or two depending on your blender. And then let's strain it. And then what I use to strain it is I do have a fine mesh strainer, but I do like it to run it through this cloth cotton bag. It just gives a finer texture to the finished milk. And then I just pour it through. And I'll give it a little swirl to make sure I'm getting all the almond bits from the bottom. Then I'll just carefully pour it through. Make sure that I am not, you don't want it to overflow. And this was 60 ounces. And then I'm gonna let this sit and strain for a little while, and then we'll come back. So after about 5 minutes of kind of straining on its own, I will come and I will squeeze the rest out. And just slowly do this. That way you can really try not to make a mess and get as much as you can out of it. That's why a cotton bag, or they do sell now the bags to make nut butter or nut milks. I got a whole bunch of these cotton bags. I actually originally bought them the store outfits in, Indian outfits, and then I had so much left over, I used them as produce bags, and then I've used them to, make almond milk for a long time, or anything that I really need to strain and really fine. But these cotton bags, you can find them on Amazon, you can find them at the zero waste stores, and you can use them for a lot of different things. So you just want to squeeze out. You can still see how much I'm getting out. So you just want to squeeze as much as you can to get as much of the liquid out. Okay, and then you're left with this pulp. Now, I've seen people make crackers or use it in cooking, but also the worms really love it. So I usually just feed it to the worms, and then it's all strained. I pour it in these half-gallon jars. Now I'll fill the rest of it up with water, and this is good in your refrigerator for 5 days or so. It's super easy, it's cheap. You know, raw almonds are a little expensive, but if you think about how much you use, you don't really use that much. And almond milk in the store can be kind of expensive. And I've actually never really liked the almond milk from the stores. It just does not taste the same. And then this is so easy to make. So I hope you enjoyed. Wasn't that recipe super easy, and it's yummy and it's good for you? If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, write them below. And I hope you subscribe to my channel, because I will be bringing you more of these easy, simple things that you can do around your house.